Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to talk about Realme's recent launch of Narzo 10 and 10A. So in this video we're going to talk about these both phones and my personal suggestions on like whom should take this phone and why. So that is this video's full content. So the first thing which we are going to talk here is about Narzo 10. So before going into its depth specs, first we are going to talk about its primary specs. So primary specs in the sense there might be some people who has no idea about phones, but still when they go to some online shopping places or to some stores, they look into these things and they'll start buying it. For those people, it comes with 6.5 inches with 4 GB RAM, 128 GB internal. You can expand it to 256 GB if you want. There is a dedicated slot for it. And in addition to that, talking about its battery, it comes with 5000 mAh. So this is about its basic specs. So whereas next we are going to talk about its in-depth. So in in-depth, first we are going to talk about its display. So here it comes with LCD, so liquid crystal display, capacitive touchscreen. So in the sense, if you have no idea about this display, what is the thing is, if we go like maybe like 2 years back phones, in those phones, if you're just trying to use the screen or use your finger to just scroll, you might have noticed that your fingers will be visible in the screen like fingerprints. So that is why, because on top of your phone there will be a layer. So now in this capacitive touchscreen, both the phone top and the layer has been combined together to form a single layer. So that is basically this capacitive touchscreen. So this capacitive touchscreen comes in two variants, so two types. So one is like AMOLED display, whereas other one is LCD display. That's it. So depending upon the phone companies and their manufacturing cost, they might adopt either for AMOLED or LCD display. Whereas if you want to know more difference about AMOLED and LCD display, then for taking brighter colors in morning times and so LCD is so good, whereas AMOLED is vice versa. So in the sense, like if you're using phones in night times or maybe taking night mode photographies and so, for those things AMOLED display is so good option. So that is the main thing. Whereas the next thing about the display is basically 16mm colors. So 16mm colors in the sense, if you take any photos or anything, it comes basically into three primary colors, that is red, green and blue. So here 16 million colors in the sense you will get 256 shades of each, red, green and blue. So all your photographies will be so natural. So that is about its display. So whereas the next thing which we are going to talk here is about the displays more like in-depth species, that is the aspect ratio. So aspect ratio in the sense, now I have just told you before that the phone size is 6.5 inches. So it doesn't mean that your screen size is 6.5 inches. So your screen size is given by this aspect ratio. That's it. So here the aspect ratio is 20:9. That is 20 inch length and 9 inch breadth. You can just keep it in those things. So that is about this aspect ratio. If you want to know more about the screen, then please look for screen to body ratio. So here the screen to body ratio is 89.8%. So in this sense, suppose like if you take 100% if your phone is, then 89% is basically your screen and rest will be your body, in the sense like curved edges, back and so. So this is about its display. And if you're talking about display, Pakka, you have to know about its PPI, so that is pixel per inch. So PPI in the sense, suppose if you're taking some photos and if you're trying to zoom it out, you might have noticed that the photo may not be clear and there will be like a small square shape and so. So that is due to this PPI. So in this phone the PPI is 270, so PPI density, which is very like less than okay. I'll just say you the reason why, because of its cost. So that is the main thing which I personally feel from my point of view. So this is basically about its display. So the next thing which comes in this line is basically about its processor. So here in this phone the processor is very new. It is not Snapdragon, it is MediaTek Helio G. So if you want to know more about this processor, I have made a separate video regarding this G80 versus G85. 665. So I'll put the link of that video in the description, so where you can know more about this processor. So to know the base is basically it is more than Snapdragon 665 in performance in Antutu. So that is basically a small thing which you have to know. So if you want to know in detail, please check on to that video which I kept in the description. That's it. So this RAM, this processor comes with 4GB and 128GB internal, so that is also cool. You can expand it to 256GB. So the next thing which comes in this line is basically about its camera. So here the front is selfie, so that is 16 megapixel. It is water drop notch, so the company has gone like a step back, whereas nowadays phones are coming with punch hole camera. So that is about its selfie, whereas rear comes with quad cam. So it is 48 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2. So in the sense, your 48 megapixel will be your primary camera, whereas your 18 megapixel will be your ultra wide lens, whereas followed by your 2 megapixel for your macro lens, and followed by the 2 for your mono lens. So that's it. So this is about its camera. So whereas the next thing comes here is about its battery. So here it comes with 5000 mAh with 18 watts fast charging, and it is wired. Please note it is wired. So that is the thing about its charging side. So whereas it comes with 3.5mm jack, if you're asking about Wi-Fi, it comes in 2.4 GHz BGNN. So please check it out, your Wi-Fi router, whether it's working on 2.4 or 5 GHz, and then go for this phone. So that's my personal suggestion, or like a note. So please go through it and then go for the phones. So this is about its, what is it, the main features. So the next thing about its SIM. So here it comes with dual SIM, dual standby. It supports 4G only, no 5G options. So because processor, no 865, so that's the main thing. So whereas if you ask me colors, it comes in 2 colors. So what is it, this is the main thing of Realme Narzo 10. Whereas if you ask me, next thing which we are going to see here is Realme Narzo 10A. So here A in the sense they just copied from Redmi. So Redmi all 67A 8A is like a mid-range phone. So this is also like a mid-range phone, but the specs are like 95% similar to Realme C3. So this Narzo 10A has all the features same as our previous 10. So Narzo 10, so in the sense it comes with 6.5 inches LCD display resolution. So this two phones comes with a resolution of 1600 into 720 pixel resolution. So in the sense you can play 720 1080 no 2K videos, so please note it. So whereas the next thing, the both phones refresh rate is so less. It is not yet released, but up to my expectations it might be 60 Hz. Why? Because the PPI is less, the RAM is also less, so it might be 60 or 90 Hz. For 10A it will be Paka 60 Hz, whereas for 10 it might be 60 or 90. We have to just wait for it. So that is my personal suggestion. So if you want to know more about this refresh rate, so if you're playing some games like PUBG or so, your data may be fast, or maybe your Wi-Fi may be fast, but still your phone might be lagging. So that is due to this refresh rate. So if you're interested in gaming or gaming, you want to buy a gaming sort of phones, please go for at least 120 or 90 or top 144 Hz refresh rate. My personal request. So that is my thing. Don't see RAM and just go for phones that this phone will be an awesome gaming phone. So that is the thing. So coming to back to our 10A, so then everything is similar to 10, whereas camera is small changes. So in the sense, the selfie camera comes with 5 megapixel, whereas the rear camera comes with 12 plus 2 plus 2. So in the sense, 12 is your primary, whereas your 2 is your for ultra wide, and next 2 is your mono lens. So this 2 megapixel plays a very important change in this 10A. So if you take Realme C3, all the features are same in this except this 2 megapixel, which is missing in Realme C3. So that is the main thing. So in addition to that, the battery is same 5000 mAh, but the charging is 10 watts. There it is 18, here it is 10 watts. That is also a difference. And the last thing, the major difference is basically about this processor. So this Realme 10A comes with a processor of MediaTek, same Helio G75 processor. So there it is G80. Here it is one step again back, that is G75. So that is the thing. Whereas if you go for colors, here it comes with 3 colors, and so RAM it comes with 3 GB, 32, 64 GB internal. You can again expand it to 256 GB. So all sort of things, all other things are same. So I don't want to discuss this more. So coming to the end thing about its price, Realme 10 comes around like 12,000, whereas Realme 10A comes around 8,500. So if you want to buy this phone, Realme 10A, you can do online booking on May 18th. So if you want to do, I'll put the link in the description where you can purchase it online. So coming to the last conclusion of this video is my personal suggestion of this phone. So in the sense, first we are going to talk about Realme 10. So if you're interested in gaming or gaming phones, please don't go for this, because for 12,000, 13,000, like under 15,000, there is a mid-range gaming phone. So please search like more and please know about it. So that is the thing. Whereas for social media, photographies, that is a good choice, but what is the thing, you can't zoom it out. So that is a main drawback in Realme 10. Why? Because of PPI. So if you want to take a photo, please go as near and just take a photo. That's my personal request. So for Realme 10, whereas Realme 10A, that phone is not a mid-range phone, please. So see the specs and talk. So Realme 10A is basically for like me grown-ups. So grown-ups more than 50 years. So 50, 45, like parents, uncles, grandfather, great grandfathers, for those people that phone is a good choice. That's it. Because camera is not good, gaming no. So please don't go for it. If you have budget for 8,500, 9,000, just put some 1,000, 2,000, or wait for 2 months, earn some money and just go for a good phone. That's my personal request. Why? Because phones will be upgrading, like maybe every 6 months, 9 months a new phone will be launched. So please don't go for a low budget or a low specs phone and you will regret for next upcoming 1 or 2 years. So that is my personal request. So this is the end of this video. So hope so you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet you in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.